yours, Ghost.
The following podcast is scheduled for Five Falls, making his way to the microphone. Until quite recently, WWE champion Seth Rolldan.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
That one I like.
You have it.
And now, weighing in at an incredibly low 85 pounds, shrinking from 650 in the previous shocking weight loss, Shane the Pain. Oh, hey. We'll cut it in post.
We'll catch that. Yes, the pain, of course, is caused from the diverticulitis that I'm suffering from, which is why I dropped 600 pounds.
That's a lot, though. A lot of poop.
A lot of poop. A lot of impacted feces.
A whole mess of poop.
Oh, poop literally out the yin-yang.
Both ends.
Yin and yang. Truth and lies. Peace and war.
Hard and soft poop.
The Bristol Stool Scale. Let's stop talking about poop. So Final Four, February 16th, 2 days after Valentine's Day. Don't know how you feel about that.
But I take it there's romantic overtones in this one, yeah?
It's about the heartbreak kid having his heart broken.
Oh, no.
5 matches, a very, very small intake as well. There were 6,389 people in attendance.
It's weird, huh?
It'll be interesting seeing the actual video to see like how the camera just the hard that could look like that.
That's just really low.
What's interesting though is that all the 5 of the main matches are like big names.
Yeah.
Like over the next couple of years, like not just big names from us, but big names from like the whole of the Attitude Era. So that's interesting. And one thing I think we should say before we move on is that Giles, it's gone to a better place.
Aberdeen.
To do his PhD. And we miss him. For everyone, I did have $1 Jillion Man Ted DiBiase as his name. He would have liked that.
He would.
Yeah.
He would, well, hopefully, when he finishes his rigorous analysis, he can come back and apply that analysis to wrestling.
I can't spell analysis without anal.
That's true.
That is the leitmotif of today's lesson.
There's only one thing you take away from this. It's that you cannot spell analysis without anal.
So we're going to start at the start of the PPV. We're watching the Coliseum video version. 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Oh. They've actually changed the graphic. It's no longer red.
Oh, yeah. That must have cost a pretty penny.
I imagine that they sent out just like red gels with everything, and now they were just recalling them, saying like, no, we don't need the red anymore.
Just, yeah. It was found to contain a deadly toxin. Off the shelves.
They called Shawn Michaels flamboyant there.
Oh yeah, they always say that, don't they?
Yeah. Which doesn't sound as manly. She's looking Vader. Or sorry, Taker. Oh, there he is, look. Jeez, he's looking awful bad. So this is you were right. 3 days earlier, on February 13th, he lost his smile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that old chestnut. I mean, if he just didn't want to work Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Western Union, the fastest way to send money worldwide.
Wow.
I love how now the house is, of course, the Pharaoh's house. A huge pyramid, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Chattanooga.
Oh, this is an awful song. Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga?
I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach in and see what it is? So here we got JR. JR actually looking a bit more like JR. And the King looking a bit more like the King. Like last time they were like wearing like suits and shit.
Yeah, that's really awful. Although JR still looks a bit like a Mormon.
Yeah, like an Amish, yeah.
Yeah, he's taking his tie off because he's on his hour-long break. I don't have to proselytize right now. I can have a break. Maybe enjoy a milkshake or a malt.
2 straws, please. My best gal's here. Hugo Savinovich, Russian Mexican there.
Yeah.
And Hector Chavez. Who are these guys? Oh, they're the French Canadians, are they?
Yeah.
Jeez, they definitely are. Yep. Jean Brassard and Ray Rugal.
Look at them. Just delighted with themselves.
I wonder if he's one of the... Oh, look who it is. It's fucking marvellous Marc Mero. Watch out now, boy. All that fucking... Oh, yeah, he's just the Wildman now. He's not even Marc Mero. He's just the Wildman.
There is no longer Wildman Marc Mero. There is only Wildman. That's not very different.
What the fuck is Sable wearing glasses inside? Douche. You know it's late 90s whenever she's wearing sunglasses
Welding
inside.
glasses
Yeah.
inside. Mark, stop looking into them. You'll damage your eyes, Mark. Shut up, Sable. I'm Wildman now.
I follow no rules.
Oh, that's weird. These black spots keep getting bigger in my vision. What's that about?
There's Leif Cassidy looking more and more like Al Snow each day.
Turning into the snow he was always meant to be.
Oh, maybe he's saying something like, I'll plough your wife, Mark.
That'll make mad reference sense in the future. You might not like it now, but trust me, in 3 years, the kids are going to think it's okay.
I loved how actually, like, it took me ages to realise that Al Snow's entire gimmick was just thinly veiled sexual innuendo, you know, yeah. Oh, that actually looks like there seems to be a lot of people, although I don't know whether the top... Maybe we just got like inflatable men up at the top there. Taking up the seats. I'm going to take you to the hospital somewhere. There's another blimp going around there as well. Very interesting, of course, the blimp, the Zeppelin. Widely used in WWE whenever they're field invasion of Denmark.
The Danes were proud people and they would not... We will not be colonized.
However, of course, whenever Tesco invaded Denmark 10 years later, though, they were not a proud race then.
No one can fight Tesco.
Not you, not me, no man. So Chattanooga is in Tennessee. There you go. And they've gotten rid of the In Your House, the front of the house.
Yeah. This must be some kind of turning point in how it looks. They must have...
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, well, maybe it's coming into WrestleMania season. You know, they were coming into that and they were probably saying, fuck boys, we really need to have this $10,000 overhead for moving this fucking house everywhere. They tried logs, you know, like the old way.
Yeah, rolling.
Yeah. rolling. They tried Limp Bizkit to roll them in. Of course, Limp Bizkit not going to be a big band for another year and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Year is
Oh,
this?
fucking great leg drop. Your bust his mouth open. This is 1987. Mission Impossible came out in, I think, around about 97, late 97, 98.
So I believe Limp Bizkit's first album, $3 Bill Y'all,
Yes, it would have been
at
out
this point.
Yeah, in fact, I think that Significant Other was 96.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's embarrassing that we, the biggest Limp Bizkit fans in the room...
I'm looking around, there's nobody else that's nearly as into their biscuit as us.
There's me, there's you. I mean, we could argue that the Tepig is a fan of the Limp Bizkit. I doubt it, though. I severely doubt it.
Not saying much of he is.
$3 Bill Y'all was 97. Significant Other was 99. Chocolate Starfish was 2000. I was off by a couple of years.
Did you have Significant Other?
Yes.
I didn't get it when it came out. I got it after Chocolate Starfish.
I got it after Chocolate Starfish.
But between you and me, I thought it was the superior album.
Yeah, it fucking was. And it also, what I liked about it is that there was a bunch of like songs you could only hear by backmasking.
How do you mean?
So, like you had to go to like track 5.
Yeah.
And then rewind.
Mm.
And then you found, on the CD, like.
Oh.
And there was one, I think it was after, they don't have to like end together now or something. There's like a bit where you hear them smashing glass. And in fact, it wouldn't be end together now, it might have been rearranged. Fuck, I don't know.
Rearranged, I think, yeah.
Yeah, and...
Great bass line.
Boom, diddly-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Diddly-doo. Fucking think about it.
Stop shiting on and think about it.
Oh, look. That's the what is the point? Okay, obviously he's working the knee, ring psychology. But what's the point of just like tugging on the knee? Just have that.
Those knee locks. They don't, because like UFC wasn't big enough at the time.
Yeah,
and the commentators didn't know enough about it.
Yeah.
Plus, like if you're gonna if you watch UFC and someone gets their knee blown out immediately from sitting in that, then it has to be absolutely devastating in this. It can't just be like, oh, he's weakening his knee.
But then there's loads of ones like they'll do a DDT and then they'll get up and start working the knee and you're like, you just fucking dropped a guy on his head. You did a DDT.
Like a DDT should be a good long 2 count.
Yeah.
I think like someone needs to sit down and talk with them and go, you can't be throwing out DDTs for 1 count. That's or just like picking them up immediately afterwards. Paul
Heyman did a brilliant interview with Stone Cold, and he talks about how to sell moves. And he says, like, Paul Heyman, let's say Mark Henry. He's the least New York Jew I've ever met. Mark Henry comes out. Anyway, he said, like, let's say Mark Henry comes out and he gets some fucker in a headlock, right? And like proper like lays it in, and holds it there, and the guy's screaming like his head's about to pop. Tops out. And they do this every match. It's not a squash. It's not a squash at all. But every match he's aiming for the headlock. Yeah. Every match he's trying to get in the headlock, and people are getting wise to this. Yeah. And they're not engaging in grappling with him,
Yeah.
Or as soon as he gets them like around the head, even if they're standing up straight, they're scrabbling and they're scratching and they're doing anything to try. Maybe even people like low blowing him just to get away from this headlock. And no one else is allowed to touch a headlock, which would be difficult because a headlock is again like it's a wrist hold. Yeah, it's a wrist hold. It's a good way to chat to people, and also it leads into loads of other moves like the bulldog, like raking their eyes across the ropes, that sort of thing. Yeah. So that's how he did that, and no one went near it. After 6 months, like Mark Henry's headlock would be the greatest submission. Yeah, the greatest submission move in wrestling. Because it's how you sell it. Look at your guy in the back, the Austin 316. He keeps on giving fingers every time the hard cam's on. He obviously sees that red dot and is like, "Fuck you, Skynet." Dick.
With his backward cap as well.
Oh fuck! It's 1987. I mean, Fred Durst. Would he have been wearing that cap? He would have been, but he wouldn't have been a big guy by this point. I remember having a FUBU hat though. Yeah. And thinking I was the shizzle. Oh look, he's working the knee though. Good job, Marc Mero. It's a damn shame that. Oh well, except for that big fucking jump on it. Of course, that was stupid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking goo bag.
Is he still?
Oh.
Is he still?
Oh. Fuck.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Great stuff. Oh, it seemed very. I love Marc Mero to pieces, but every single time someone else is doing a move on him, he's like, "Is this okay? Should I do this? He looks like he's only given moves and never actually taken them,
Yeah.
Although that said, like the man is fucking great for his what's his top rope maneuver called again?
The shooting star press.
Shooting star press, yes.
Yeah, like. It's just a shite gimmick.
Look at Sable!
Oh, Sable!
What a dick! Oh my god, you're such an asshole! That's such a heel thing to do.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sable. She's pushing the rope. Oh, look at him. Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's a real heel move.
Yeah. But like Sable's totally over with the crowd because she's the most popular woman in wrestling at this point. Because let's face it, who else have they got? Well, I know actually they've got Sonny. They've got, oh Jesus, look, oh, grab the tit there, oh fucking, oh Jesus, look, oh fuck, there you go, good job. He tries to pin him and all. God, shit. Sonny and oh fuck, what's her name? Goldust's wife, Marlena.
Terry Runnels.
Terry Runnels. The reason that I'm having such difficulty with this is because it's actually been months since we've recorded. Yeah, because my laptop shit the bed and I lost like 4 or 5 matches, which is a damn shame. So we're not going to redo those because that was Giles. Oh, is he going to do the senton, is he? Yeah, good man.
Just be safe in the knowledge, the banter on those that we lost was incredible.
Yeah. What the fuck was that? What is he doing? He's touching... Oh, that the crowd are obviously cheering for her, and he's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump. I'm going to do it. Here it comes. Everybody get ready to cheer. Marvelous Marc Mero jumping up the top. Oh, fuck, look. Just fucking do it, you kid. Oh, great stuff. Although it's weird that he was kicking, but not kicking enough to actually lift his shoulder off the... yeah. Great song though. It's just like a bunch of like big... What's his name? Just fucking... Not even real sables. I bet you Tanner didn't even get real sables to do the noise. They probably got a fucking bobcat or something. What's he doing? You think you are? There we go. There's the Pyramid of Justice. Oh, smacking him in the face with your ribcage of pain.
Nah. Ribcage, nerd.
Hey, you hungry? Oh, I got something here for you. Mm-hmm. You can take it. Prime rib. Oh, there he is. Look. He doesn't jump that high though.
No.
It's a very like. If he's an inch or two off, he's dead essentially. Why didn't the ref stop the match then? He was looking right at him like. Why didn't the ref stop the match then and go? That's interference. Like, I'm just gonna pause it right there before the next POS comes on. So why didn't I don't know.
I suppose there's enough suspension of disbelief that you just kind of go, there's no real rules in this. Like how often do you see disqualification actually called? I'd like to see it called more often.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like for stuff like that, or her getting ejected from rings, or like a warning system.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think in boxing, the ref will give you 2 warnings, maybe 3 if it's minor infringements, and then they'll like dock a point, and then they'll just stop the fight.
Well, what's interesting is that because DQs are so rarely actually pulled, you can see them coming a mile off.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, he's losing the match, is he? He's a heel, he's losing the match. The faces have the advantage here. I guess he'll go get his belt and smack them around the head.
Yeah.
Or these heels. It's always the heels as well. The faces never get DQ'd. These heels, look, they're running into the match and like they haven't tagged in, but now both of them are stomping a guy. And they're obviously going to call DQ, and the ref goes, get out of the ring, I'm giving you third guard, okay, ring the bell. And then it just continues. Like, it's not like they go, did we lose the match? Oh, John, we lost the match. Oh no. And then they go backstage. Like, it's always well, we've lost the match, we may as well continue to stomp a mud hole in this guy.
Yeah. And then some other referees run in to try and split it up, like tiny little men stopping these.
All the Lilliputians in the back. It'd be even better if, like, that would be so good. Imagine that if the big show, right? 7 foot, 5 foot pounds, world's largest athlete. He's healing it up, right? In there, maybe he's doing his whole choke slam business on everyone, and suddenly the referees come in and they've all got like twine in their hands, and they kind of toss it to each other and tie him to the ring and tie him down. And he's like, that would have been good.
Yeah, I'd enjoy that. Good literary reference as well. Not enough literary references. No.
Very, very rarely do we kind of go, I see he's quoting Dostoevsky here.
Very good.
Yes. So what do you give this out of 5 folding chairs?
I would give that one 3. I'd give it 3.
I'd agree, actually. Yeah, I was going to give it less, but I don't know. I like Wildman Marc Mero. I feel sorry for him as well, because he's actually pretty good. It's just that people care about Sable more.
Yeah.
And man's Golden Gloves you know, he can do a shooting star press.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, you know. I don't know. I just don't think that he's used to having offense given to him.
Yeah.
You know,
He does seem a bit like, oh, what's happening?
oh, what do I do? What do I do? Where's my legs go? Where do my legs go? And obviously Al Snow's so good. He actually taught people how to wrestle. You know, that's how good Al Snow is. Great friend of Mick Foley as well.
Yeah.
Although the two of them just rag on each other. Invented Mr. Socko.
Al Snow did.
Al Snow.
Yeah,
Although
fair
Mick Foley did invent head.
Mm.
I don't know.
I wouldn't take
sauce.
credit for that.
Medium talent.
Yeah.
Yes, so that was actually, it was a good start.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't going to be a blow it out of the water PPV anyway. This is just going to be a
Through the motions.
Is that the time PPV?
Yeah.
You know.
I suppose we better get something together.
Well, the next one is a 3-on-3 tag team match between the Nod, Farouk, Crush, and Savio Vega versus Bart Gunn, Goldust, and Flash Funk, which is going to be interesting because at my last count, that's heel versus heel.
Yeah. There's a lot of that actually then.
I think it was just the way everyone get a pay to,
Yeah.
you know, they kind of like, oh shit, there's too many heels. How, do we make them do a face turn? Let's just make them fight each other until the crowd decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it goes on, the crowd will decide let's cheer for him, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, that is coming up next.